Yo, what is up, guys? A brand new video from me, the GaGOD. I think that's what people call me these days. I don't know. People will never get it right. Guys, today I'm going to show you my warm-up routine before I get on stream. To help me shooting like a king. Sometimes I don't do it and let's say it takes a few games to get into it. And that's not what you want, especially when you've only got maybe a couple of hours to play a night. This will get you shooting straight from the rip as soon as you jump out the plane. So guys, here it is. Alright, so once you've gone into the training mode, this is where you're going to start your warm-up. You're going to get yourself some wheels. There's loads of vehicles you can select, or you can just get your trusty the little BMX, the little mountain bike. And we can just head over. Now there's some secret places that have only just been added very recently that many people don't actually even know about. And if you come to here, now this is where you will find you can actually go into a secret area. And I say secret, it's not so secret anymore, but it definitely helps you get your aim in. So what you're going to need to do is actually go to the spawn tool. We're just going to spawn in an M4. We're going to give it all the best equipment. So we're going to go with the thumb grip for the better ADS time. You'll see why in just a moment. We'll go for the extended quick draw mag on it. We'll go for the compensator for AR, not SMG. We'll have a red dot on there because it's lovely. Everyone's just whacking into me because, why not? And then we'll have the tactical stock. Of course, we're going to need some ammo. So we will get loads and loads and loads and loads of 5.56. Then we'll go across and equip level 3 gear. As you can see, I've been absolutely mullered by everybody. And then basically, once this training begins, you can go into this secret area. So let me just fast forward this clip real quick. Okay, so now that the training mode has officially begun, you can head over to these steps and you're going to get a little prompt. It's not very clear, so you've got to look out for it. If you go to these helipads, they are located all the way around the training ground. But if you come to here, and then it will allow you to enter, and you'll pretty much go into your own little instance. There'll be nobody else here, so you can get some peace and quiet, because that's something you do not get on the training range. So here we have aim training. And you can select all your weapons. We did this before we got in because you have to wait a little bit of time for the training mode to actually start. And then once you're in, you can select one of two options. One's to do with sound, so you can definitely get your headset working correctly rather than going to a game being killed by somebody on the right when you heard them on the left and you've got Whiskey Tango Foxtrot coming out of your mouth. So here we're going to press one of these buttons and you'll see training starts in 5 seconds. So here we go. And don't worry about being a little bit rusty. Nobody's going to judge you here, apart from all you guys judging me on this YouTube clip. A couple bullets to the head will take one down. They've pretty much got 100 HP, just like anybody would in an actual game with 2 armor. Obviously, that's who you're normally fighting, is people in 2 armor. So it gives you a good feel of how to kill people if they were stood still like a bot. Obviously, we know bots don't actually stand still. They're wicked creatures. As you can tell, it is my first warm-up session, as I'm missing a lot, but that's the whole point of this. So, once you get into that real game, you're shooting like an absolute king, and you're not missing anything. But not only this good for a warm-up, it also gets your sensitivities right. You can easily change that in the spawn tool menu, which will show you just after this finishes. We got one more. So yeah. We only got 31 kills, but it's not a bad session. It's just getting you warmed up. This is not a competition here. Some people will treat it as a competition and post it on Twitter and think they're good. Stop it! So, there we go. You can then press X to get in the training menu again. And then you can basically select sound training. Again, with the spawn tool, you just have to hold basically the map button. And you can actually change your sensitivities on the fly without going through all the menus. And just get a quick feel for it. And we'll just show you just in a little bit why this is so necessary to have this on the spawn tool. But just for right now, we're going to try and do this little sound test. So we've got to guess where we're being shot from here using our headset. So let's see how we do here. There we go. Honestly, I get really scared when I hear an ump. And this really shows why I know that the Astros are the best. So we got 17 there with the sound trading. It's pretty good. 170 score. I don't really care about the score. It's just basically making sure your headset is working as intended, and you'll be able to track those opponents a lot easier and turn on them, because how many times do you get shot on the side and you're like, where is that coming from? Is it coming from the left? Is it coming from the right? And if it's coming from the right, where is it coming from the right? So as you saw, I was pretty much turning on a 180 or 90-degree turn, and I was trying to pick between maybe one or two, and that's a really good range because, you know, we're all human. We're not going to get it straight away. So basically, yeah, just get into the aim and sound training, sorry, and that will help you so much before you jump into games of PUBG, because there's nothing worse than being killed and you thought it was your equipment that was bugging out. Maybe it's just you, maybe you're just bad. It happens, but this will allow you to work on what sounds are where and what works for you personally, as it differs from player to player. I've heard people swear on different things. I've heard people say, oh, it's this that works, and everyone's slightly different. I'm a type A player. A lot of people don't even like that, but for me it works. So definitely get into this training mode, see what happens. I'm going to show you one more thing just before we leave, and this is quite a big one for when you're playing your PUBG matches. Alright, so we're back in the main training ground again. You're going to want to get yourself another vehicle if yours has been hijacked. Luckily, nobody took my bike. People don't want it. So we're going to go over here to the car shooting range. Now, this is kind of big, so we're going to, you know, little hop and jump. We're just going to ride our bike whilst everyone's just shooting each other in here. I have no idea what these people do all day, just shooting each other in here. But I'm sure they're having fun. We're just going to pedal all the way over here. Now, this is a great way to get your sensitivities correct, basically, as in tracking the vehicles. So, as you can see, these cars pretty much go at a speed that a car would go past you at, although they look quite ridiculous. So, the idea is to shoot the car and try and track them with your aim. And aim for the windows, because obviously that's what your opponents would be. So, yeah, it's actually pretty good. You know, you have to lead your shots slightly, but it just allows you to get your sensitivities in, because a lot of people will go, okay, if I'm fighting player to player, it's a lot easier to shoot them because my sensitivities are slow. But if a car's whipping past me really in front of your face, it's very hard to track, and that's where getting your sensitivities is key, basically. And it's great that they've allowed you to change this in the spawn tool. So this is huge, and this is definitely the 3 places I would go. I only really use the 2, aim training and the sound training, just to get me all in tune with my game. I don't really come here, but this is the best place you can come to change those sensitivities when it comes to spraying down vehicles before you maybe jump into your next rank match and you want to test it out. And it's not only the 3x you're going to want to change, the red dot you want to change, it's also, you know, the sights. So maybe you want to go to a 3x scope, as some of the higher level players do. So we'll switch out to a 3x, and then it's just trying to track that vehicle again. And there you go. So I'm pretty dangerous with a 3x scope, I think. Maybe. Yeah, we got it. So that's all, just getting sensitivities down. I have not changed mine in a very long time, just because I know what I like. I've played so much and I know what works for me. But hey, why don't you drop in and try it yourself? Alright guys, that is my warm-up routine for before I get on stream. So if you want to be shooting like me, hearing like me, check out the description below. I'll link these bad boys, so if you want a pair of these, you can get them. Trust me, you can always use code GaGOD, get yourself a 5% discount. But until next time, you know, leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you want to see from me for future PUBG videos, and while there, like the video and hit that subscribe button. It helps me a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.